Hello and good evening. You must be Mr. and Mrs. Drago. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. Let's see. Give me a moment. All right. Let's see what's going on. What seems to be the problem with you both today? Oh, it's not you, Mrs. Drago. It's Mr. Drago who has the problem. What seems to be the problem? Wait, Mr. Drago. Let your wife talk. What seems to be the problem? Hmm, okay, his family. So his family is the problem. And you have a problem with his family because, oh, they're nosy. And in what kind of way are they nosy? I'm sorry for laughing. That was unprofessional of me to laugh. But you're saying that they're nosy, as in they're telling you what time you should wake up, what time you should sleep, what a woman is supposed to do around the house, what a wife is supposed to do for her husband, what he's supposed to do. Okay, so basically you're being more or less groomed to basically fit his perfection of what a good woman is or a good wife is. Okay, I get that. Now, Mr. Drago, you say there's no problem right now with you, but the problem lies with her. Okay, let's see what your notes say. Ah, I see. She wants to be Miss Independent right here. I see it's called she wants to run things her way. I see she's nothing but like all these other women out there. Okay, what do you mean by she's like all these other women out there? You're saying she's trying to be a feminist? Mrs. Drago, are you trying to be a feminist? Okay, you're not. Okay, okay, I see. Let's take a look. Let's first start with you, Mr. Drago. Why do you say she's trying to be a feminist? Because she wants to go out there and get a job. Okay, what else? Because she wants to go out there and earn her own money. Okay, and what's wrong with that? What's wrong with her getting a job like you? Careful. She looks like she's ready to turn around and smack the living daylights out of you. I'll say it for you. So you don't want her to go out there and get a job because you want her to stay at home and take care of home while you do all the work, right? Well, have you recently read any new study out there in the world that it's sometimes better to have two household incomes to take care of certain needs around the house? Hey! Don't raise your voice at me, sir. I'm here to help. Now, if what I say offends you, then at any time, my door is wide open. You can walk out that door at any time. I'm trying to help you. But it seems like you're still going by that old saying of the men are supposed to go out and hunt and travel while the women stay at home and take care of the home and raise the kids. Okay, you've had your moment to speak. Now let's go over here. Mrs. Drago. Ah, it's his family. You say his family is so nosy that. Let me see your notes real quick. Ah, you say his family is so nosy that they try to tell me everything that I should be doing around the house, from the cooking to the cleaning to the raising of our children to the ooh, practically even to the well. Hopefully, it hasn't gotten that far where they told y'all how to, shall we say, fornicate between each other. We'll leave that as a definite private between you and him. But we'll just safely say that Mr. Drago's family, his side of the family, is so nosy of your affairs that you have no time to breathe. And that was over, this has been going on for at least 10 years. Okay. Well, how old are your kids? How many kids do you have? Two of them, twins. Oh, even great. Congratulations on having twins. And how old are the twins? They're both 16 apiece. Okay. So, You're a woman who stays at home. You've taken care of the kids, and now that they're old enough and know how to take care of themselves, you want to go out there and get a job and bring more income into the family. I like that. Except for you, Mr. Drago, you seem to have a problem with that. So, what's wrong with her bringing in more income into the family? I mean, you're already working. What's wrong with her having a job? Okay. Well, like you said in your notes, you don't want her to end up like one of those feminists. Oh, you know she's going to end up like those feminists. Okay, well, pause, pause, pause. What do you mean your wife is going to end up like those feminist women out there? So you're saying she's going to get a job. She's going to want to do for herself. She's going to want to push you out the picture. Okay, I understand that. God. Yes, see, even sometimes therapists like myself, we call on the Heavenly Father above because we're trying to understand, we're trying to reassure, and we're trying to make sure you get the help that you need. So let me enlighten you, first of all, Mr. Drago, on a couple of things. This is the year 2024. Today's date, hold on. Yes, today's date here literally is August the 12th. And here you are, well, not August the 12th, excuse me, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself on that date. The whole point is when it comes to everything that you've been doing with your wife, sir, you cannot get mad about this. She is trying to still do exactly what a good woman would do. She just wants to take the pressure off of your back. You don't understand? Oh, you're saying I'm confused. Oh, okay, excuse me. Okay, well let me help you understand why this isn't so confusing. Your wife, Mr. Drago, is trying to support you in a whole new way. She's not here to leave you because, based on what I'm seeing, she had your kids. She married you. And your family seems to be getting all in your business every single time she wants to try something different that's either going to be beneficial to your family, which is you and her and your kids, or just something to make it where your lives are easier. I'm sorry, but this isn't the 1960s. Well, let me go do you one better. This isn't the dark ages where the women stay at home and take care of everything while the men go out there and take care of the wars and do all the fighting. I have no problem with your wife going out there and getting a job. And it's not because I want her to be a feminist, it's because I'm looking at what I'm seeing. She wants to support you, and you should be letting her support you. You know why? Because if you let her support you, you will have more income and more financial, shall we say, leeway, not leeway, you'll have more financial means to do what you have to do. Now, I get why you don't want her to have a job because you think she'll end up like some of these other women out there in the world. But based on what I'm seeing, she just wants to have your back. She wants to support you. But you don't believe that. But have you told her this? Oh, you haven't. Okay. Well, now here's your chance. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not going to tell her. You're going to tell her. You're a man, right? You're in this relationship, right? You're the one who's doing the leading, right? Well, then be a man and step to her and let her know how you feel. Because it sounds like right now, for me, she's not trying to go anywhere. She looks like she's trying to make this marriage work. She wants this relationship to work. She had two kids with you and twins on top of that. And the twins are old enough to take care of themselves. So why don't you tell her how you're feeling? Oh, she wouldn't understand? Well, let's see. Okay, you and I have talked long enough. Here, Mrs. Drago, what do you think your husband won't understand about you? Oh, you need me to step back? Okay, well, I'm not stepping back. I'm sitting down. Here, let me lean on back and see you two talk this out. Mr. Drago, let your wife keep talking. She's obviously trying to get you to understand something, so give her this moment to talk. Hmm. Well, sounds like she had plenty to say. I'm sorry, keep talking? Mr. Drago, you can't do that. You gotta let her. Mrs. Drago, Mrs. Drago, wait, wait, wait. And now she walks out the door. Well, congratulations, Mr. Drago. I hope you're happy. Your wife just walked out the door. What do you mean this is my fault? You interrupted her and told her a woman's place is a woman's place. This is not the dark ages anymore. This is the year 2024. We are literally, sir, in September right now. This is September of 2024, and you're still trying to treat her like she needs to be at home taking care of the children and taking care of the nets and cleaning up. I'm pretty sure she does all that, but right now, your wife is trying to be your wife. She is still trying to support you. She still wants you to be the man who leads her to where she goes. And you're already trying to talk down to her? I'm sorry, maybe they do that from where you're both originally from, but right now, you both came to another country to do better. Mr. Drago, don't say you don't care. Because right now, you. Oh, she's back. I'm glad you came back. Look, Mr. Drago, I understand you don't want your wife to end up like those feminist women out there, or the women who are basically saying, I don't need a man, I can do by myself, whatever the story may be. But you need to respect what your wife is trying to tell you. Your kids are grown, she's trying to get a job, give it a chance. What else you got to lose? You're afraid. Okay, this is new. Afraid of what? You're afraid of losing your wife. Well, last I looked, your wife just came back in this damn room. So open up your eyes and pay attention. You know what? I'll do you one better. Both of you one better. I'm going to schedule you both down the road to come back and see me. But that's after you let your wife get a job. And if that's a problem for you, sir, then I guess you're going to have to cry and pout about it. And do me a favor. Tell your family, your own family, tell them to mind their own business. This is your love life. This is your wife. These are your kids. Are you going to have to tell them what college to go to as they get older? I hope not. But anyway, our time is up. You both come back around here around Christmas time, and we will see how things go. Have a nice day.